Because that's our position over the years. Right after the Supreme Court verdict in 2013, we started pushing for the compilation of a new register because we believe that the register is bloated. We believe that a lot of infractions went on during the 2012 election, and the basic document that led to that is the register. Coupled with the fact that the Electoral Commission itself is saying that their equipment are broken down, the equipment are at their end of life, which means that the manufacturers who manufacture those equipment are not manufacturing new ones, they are not manufacturing parts, their parts again, their VSAT system is very slow, and they believe that because of the weakness of their system and the fact that it breaks down often, it leads to a lot of manual verification when we are voting, and that they believe that an enhanced system of facial recognition will also help as an addition to the biometric features of the individual, and that will lead to a lot of integrity in our system. I don't think that there is any party anywhere, as I know, who refuse the compilation of a new register at all.
This is the biggest stakeholder.
Because they are
running a series of demonstrations.
They have not and never supported any enhancement in our register ever, right from 1992. If we are to take the position of NDC, we will by now be voting with opaque ballot boxes. We will by now still will not have a picture ID card for everybody. We will by now not have picture ID cards in the register. We will by now not have biometric. You remember that in 2012, they even kicked against the biometric register. That also helped to enhance our system. So for the NDC, they are very consistent. Their consistency in opposing anything that will enhance our electoral system is clear. So there's nothing wrong with it. They are being consistent, but consistent in the negative all the time.
So they are demonstrating in your region. Your strong.
It doesn't matter. They get no less than 100,000 in Ashanti region. So if they are able to pass even them, apart from passing others from other regions, they should get the numbers. I don't think that this is any major issue. But the fact of the matter is that the NDC has a right under the Constitution to go on demonstration. The Electoral Commission also has a right under the Constitution to compile register for purposes of organizing credible elections. So each party should be allowed to exercise their right.
And I understand that the EC is going to meet the political parties. Has the EC written to you officially?
Not yet. But if they write to us, just as we always honor, we will honor their invitation for any discussion, any development. We will honor their invitation. We'll be part of it, and we will contribute our quota. We stand for enhancement of our voter register, and we believe that compilation of a new one will greatly enhance our elections and give us credibility.
And finally, I've just been told that you said that the compilation of the register will be on the 18th of April.
From my calculation, I believe that because they've now given out the contracts for the vendors, and if you are with the system that they have, it takes a number of days to be able to manufacture to suit our situation. You know that because they are having separate system for the hardware and the software, they need to integrate both systems, and that takes a week or two to do so. So I believe that in April, probably early or middle of April, we'll be able to start the register.
Isn't this date coming from the Electoral Commission?
No, not yet.
So they haven't communicated to the MPP
no,
that they're going to compile on the...
They haven't.
You are just doing a guesswork?
I believe from what I'm seeing, because I realized that the 18th of February they gave, considering the procurement process that they were going through, it is not possible. You understand? Because to purchase the equipment, integrate it, and do a test run will take a few days to
So for you, the new register is a done deal, correct?
It's not a done deal for me. It's a done deal for the Electoral Commission.
Would you support and agree?
We've supported all these years, and you are aware of our stand. It's not because we are in government now. It's because we believe that this register is a credible register this register don't have the integrity that it requires, and this register is outmoded and obsolete. And there's a need for an enhanced one, which we are all going to have.
And I talked about the demonstration in Ashanti region. What are your well wishes for your opponents?
I believe that they should exercise to shed more of their fats. They should use it to energize their people. But they also have the right to encourage them if the Electoral Commission decide to go ahead with a new register, not to go and register. They have the right to tell their people like that.
So they should encourage them to go and register?
If that's what they believe in. Or would they want to register if they believe that new register is not good? That's what they must do. But trust the NDC. As they are kicking against the system, they will be the first to go to the polling station. You know, they kicked against the NIA registration, right, but they were the first. By the time our parliamentarians were leaving parliament when the NDC boycotted, they saw them at the top registering, because the NIA was upstairs registering the parliamentarians. They were there in full glare of the media registering. So this is no trick. They are stock in trade. They will be the first to be at the polling station.